drafty, maybe. Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Greetings and salutations, guys, gals, and transvestite. It's me, the bodybuilding and figure skating legend, WauwautosaTufGuy, Beefcake Guy. And I am here to talk about a review for the early frontrunner for PlayStation Game of the Year. God of War. Okay, I know everyone and their mommy has reviewed this game, so old Tuffy Tuff is a bit late to the party, but we all know one thing is true in this world. A party really ain't a party till the Tuffinator has arrived. Am I right? Am I right? Hey. But anyways, you all know how I done review my games. I always play them on hard, like my body, and whatever's in my pants 24/7. And I always have all the side missions complete, if not all of them, at least a majority of them. Same goes with collectibles, especially if they're interesting. Also, I done played 3 games in between starting and finishing God of War, with one of the games being one of the greatest ones ever made.
Are you ready?
Hello? Shaq Fu anyone? A legend reborn? Hello?
Thor came first.
What? No. Don't look at me like that. I never said I wasn't blessed to play that dog shit. I mean neato game, so don't think I don't take my life of privilege and pristine for granted. Well, now that all of you think I am some 1%er, like this fella,
Lady, I've got to get home. She said her husband was coming up the stairs. Shh, quiet. Hurry up and get in the closet.
in the words of Joey Lawrence, whoa!
Whoa! You mean Pinhead Fred? Whoa! A jacuzzi! Whoa, hold it. The band.
Whoa, Casanova!
Whoa, you played for strippers?
Thanks, J-Bone. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of the video. The meat and potatoes of the video from a meat and potato guy, an average Joe, old Tuffy Tuff. God of War has changed the way the hack and slash action games will be made. No longer will we get a 5 to 6 hour campaign with just a handful of enemies and a bare bones story. No sirree, Bob, even if we do get those games, they will get gang banged in reviews and trashed by the peanut gallery for being a ripoff or a cash grab, especially if they are full price, which in America is $60 doggone dollars. God of War is a deep, mature game with satisfying combat and a solid story between a father and his son, a dad and his tiger doodle, Michael and his blanket. That's right, the king of pop and little blanky blank. Oh. God of War is without a doubt the best hack and slash game I have ever played in my life. I guess that's my symbol for hack and slash. And while I don't think it deserves all the 10s it received in its rating, it will be one of the great games of 2018 and is a fabulous reason to go own a PS4 if you don't already own one. Bitches! Kratos is no longer that mad motherfucker that rips off people's taints if his butt is grabbed without his consent. Kratos, I didn't know. You guys, it's obvious. Kratos is part of the Me Too movement. I feel what you feel, Kratianos. The one thing that impressed the Tuffmeister the most about this game was the environment. I think everyone expected God of War to be beautiful, but this game is stunning and huge with tons of things to do. Oh, I get it. I say huge, and you show a picture of Chrissy Mentz. Very clever. Now, a lot of games just throw shit on a map to keep people busy. Far Cry. Whoa, I have bad cough. Someone send me some antibiotics. Help a Tuffmeister out. But in God of War, everything seems so connected. All the fights help you unlock better gear or weapons or power moves, and the lore actually tells an interesting story about Norse mythology. The game also has a little something called Valkyrie battles, which are extremely challenging boss fights that yo bitch ass best plan for, because if you try to fight these sassy savages without a strategy, yo ass will be grass like this fella right here.
Oh, this getting good. Oh, look at this. He going for the scrape. Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. Oh, what they do? This thing pants. I never seen anything like this.
What brutes! Another thing I thought God of War did fabulous! Whoa. It's getting real in this bitch. Atreus. Atreus was done wonderfully in this game. Who is Atreus? The 3 people who didn't play or watch this game, you may ask? Oh, hi, Chris Hardwick. Atreus is your AI companion, who is also Kratos' son. But he never is a nuisance and always helps you in battle, but never makes anything feel too cheap or easy. He is probably the second best companion ever in a game, behind Ellie from The Last of Us. But despite how well he was made in battle, what really stood out to me was how well young Atreus was written. Now, I know a few people out there were annoyed by him, but I actually found him to be a great representation of a little kid. Spoiler alert! Little tykes can be annoying. Atreus asks stupid questions, and he looks at things with wonder and excitement, and can even turn into a little meanie little brat at one point. And all these things are things I have seen my own children or other people's children do. Many times in games, little kids are made so fucking helpless. It's freaking pathetic. And I felt that young Atreus actually had a personality. He wasn't just some dazzle in distress. Oh, well, a lot of people are dropping in on my Friday video. Well, if you were ever a dazzle in distress, my beauty, I'd be your knight in shining armor. Do you think she likes me? Just tell me below, does she like me? Now, God of War was an amazing game, but I did not find it to be a legendary game like, say, The Last of Us or some of the Metal Gear Solid games. Now, a lot of what I complain about will come off as slight nitpicking, but when we are talking about the best of the best games, it's the little tiny things that sets things apart. Now, first on the menu, I would have liked the combat to be a bit deeper. And that isn't me saying the combat isn't deep, because it's good. But I would have liked it to be even better. I would like to see like more combos and just one more weapon, just one more. Now, I'm not expecting it to be like Bayonetta 2 with 7 to 8 weapons, but if they would have just added one more weapon, I think it would have done wonders for the game. another thing. And if you have not played this game yet, this is a pretty big spoiler, so... Okay, was that enough time for you to turn away? Okay, I hope so, because Tony Danza and Roseanne Barr just invited me to a circle jerk.
Take a chance and face the wind. An open road and a road that's hit. A brand new life around the bend. There were times.
So I gotta finish this video, okay? Okay. What I was saying is that I was a bit annoyed that only 6 of the 9 worlds were open. I said 6 and 9. It just seemed to be a bit of a tease. Especially since 2 of the worlds were just battle arenas. Even if I predicted at least one would be a battle arena. I'm so smart. And my final nitpick, which is also a compliment, I guess, would be the boss fights. They were done so well in this game. I totally loved them. And to only have like 5 or 6, despite having so much content, bummed me out. I guess there's actually like 14 boss fights if you count all the Valkyries, but they don't have the large drawn out stories like all the regular bosses in this game. So I kind of put the Valkyries on a different level of boss fights. Say a sub-level maybe. Like I said, my cons are total nitpicks, but it's the little tiny things that can make a great game or movie or song or anything turn into a legendary something. You know what I mean? Like I said, compare me to Liam Hemsworth. We are both sexy. We are both well-spoken. We're beloved men. But does Liam have a 37-inch vertical with an anaconda in his pants? I think not. Game, set, match. Tough guy. In all, God of War took me around 45 to 50 hours to finish, and I still have a bunch of things to do. I guess there isn't a ton of replay value if you are looking for stuff to do that you have not seen after you finish the game, but I'm pretty sure I could get another 20 hours out of this game. So having a 60-hour hack and slash game is pretty unheard of. Darksiders 2 did the open world format with this genre, but let's call a spade a spade. Darksiders 2 isn't even in the same league as God of War. It isn't even in the same hemisphere. If God of War and Darksiders 2 were in a Richard Simmons sweat into the oldies video, God of War would be dancing right beside Richard, while Darksiders 2 would be the obese man clapping in the background in the gray sweatpants.
Come on! Johnny's dancing with me. I got no reason to smile. Bring it out. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Keep creeping. If it happened to you.
Hey, and I'm not ripping on Darksiders 2. I liked Darksiders 2. I'm just saying, God of War is that doggone good. Okay, now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Kratos is nice and now owns a kitty. Altreus has converted to Judaism and now uses the word yitty. What? I have been doing this over a year and it's getting hard to find words that rhyme, okay? Jeez Louise! If I had to rate the 2018 version of God of War, I would give it an 88 out of 100, which is between amazing and spectacular, according to the Tuffy Tuff Manifesto. And out of the 340 games I have played and rated in my life, God of War is my 29th favorite game of all time, right behind my favorite PS1 co-op game of all time, Twisted Metal 2, and Ni no Kunai for the PS3. Since God of War is my 29th favorite game, it also puts it right ahead of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the Switch classic, and the Big D, Little M, Big C reboot for the last gen system. Hey, that's right. I am one of those people that absolutely adored that reboot, and until God of War came stomping along, that used to be my number one hack and slash game. Geez, I bet the peanut gallery is up in arms by old Puffy Tough statement. So there you have it, guys, gals, and transvestites. God of War is a must-buy if you own a PS4, and it gives anyone a reason to buy a PS4 who doesn't have one. It's fun. Its story is solid and mature, just like me. And it's got a whole hell of a lot of content. And I feel it sets an excellent standard for games in this genre to shoot for. So now, go get off your motherfucking asses and buy this game now, you damn perverts! Oh, wow, I called you all pervert meanie. I almost let my rage consume me like old Kratos. Haven't I learned anything? That means I must leave before I say something I can't take back. But that doesn't mean I don't love you all. And, you know, I just love you all so much. I love you more than stuff I love, okay? You know, now that I think about it, I'm sure all of you have a picture of me on your mantle with a little heart traced around it. So, I want to know this. Do you think you guys could do something for me? Could you? Maybe you could add a second picture of me, you know, on your wall next to the first picture, you know, just to celebrate all my great works of attrition and so much more than I do. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. XOXO. Gossip Tuffy. Out.
And who am I? That's not a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip.